Hello everyone. Today we are going to interview a Korean exchange student and we'll ask her about the values and communication style of Korean people. So let's begin. So do you prefer to work in groups or working alone and why?
I like to work alone because there are two cases. Like first case, like I get to work with like close friends who are willing to work with me. The second case is like with the strangers, like who just let like others do all the work, something like that. So like I always prefer the like working alone.
What is the most sensitive subject that Korean people cannot speak to their parents?
Usually, I think it's like the relationship matter, like whether one has a girlfriend or boyfriend. Usually, is like many Koreans they avoid talking with their parents because parents once they know about the matter, they intervene a lot because of their studies. I think.
So what do you think about equality between Korean men and women?
Before, like women were much below like the other Asian countries. They couldn't really work, and they were usually housewives. But nowadays, they get like more education. I think more education than men because many women go to like college or higher degree of education than men do, and I think it's become much better than before.
So do you have the problem about like sex discrimination in your country?
No, I don't have.
So do Korean students speak up in class even if they are not invited by teachers?
They're forced to speak up because of their participation grades, but that also depends on like each student because some students they don't care about their studies, so like they don't really speak up. And for me too, when I was in Korea, I usually spoke up in the classroom, like I raised my hand and answered. But here, I'm not forced, but then I feel like I have to answer to the questions, yeah, something like that.
So the Korean students they answer because
They-
knowledge of their grades,
Yes.
not like they wanted to know.
No,
So how about if the grade is not involved? Will they do that?
I don't think they will. I don't think they will participate. Like only like really few will.
Okay. So how do Koreans choose what they want to study, what they like, or what is better for their job in the future?
Most of times, I saw many people just follow their friends, and for me, I just wanted to be some job that can make a lot of money, like doctor or teacher or lawyers. And many Koreans they also follow what their parents want their children to become too.
So what you want to choose for your job based on the earnings you will get in the future, or based on what you like more?
Based on, I don't like many Koreans don't know about themselves. I think that's the problem. They just follow their friends or what parents want.
So what do the job most parents want the Korean kids to do?
Doctor or something that can make a lot of money.
So is it normal for Korean students to argue with the teacher?
No, like the I think in Thai culture it's a similar. Like you don't argue with the teacher. You just believe or trust everything that the ajahn says. But similarly in Korea, yes, like we don't really argue. I never argued with teachers, but recently when not recently, but when I like after I moved to international school, I like pointed out the problems for the like the teachers. Yeah, I think it's like because of the different culture.
So it's because of the respect in your culture that you don't argue with your teacher.
Yes.
Is it the same way with your parents?
Yes, it's the same.
How about with people who are younger in age? Do you argue with them or?
If I am close and if it's the problem that I have to bring it up, then I will argue. But yeah, if I'm not close, then I don't really want to argue. I don't want to like bring it up.
Okay. So do Korean usually have plans for the future?
Some do, and I didn't really have it too, like before. But after I learned things, and I knew what I wanted to be. And for my friends, I think, as what I said, they follow what their friends do or what their parents want them to be.
So do you tell your parents about your plan?
Yeah, first like my mom or so, like she wanted me to become something that I didn't want to be. Like for example, like she wanted me to become like to work in like biotechnology, but like I found it very boring. So like I even changed my major, and then I like planned and told my mom what I wanted to be, and she accepted eventually.
Okay, so next part is about the communication style. So do you talk to others about their mistake directly or indirectly?
Uh, for me, I even I'm close, I try to tell indirectly, but sometimes directly if I'm really close, and if that mistake is something that must be fixed, then I will tell directly. But otherwise, I won't tell that directly.
So it is closer to tell it to close friend than to people that you are not really close to.
Yeah.
So what do you like or dislike about the Thai communication style?
I like Thai communication style because it's really close to Korean communication style. Like their words, and like there are many words that cannot be translated into English, like in Korean and in Thai, like both languages. For example, like gengdai. Like I like those kinds of words, and the respect that people give each other.
So in Thai, we show respect by calling other people who are older or younger. We have the word for them. So in Korea, do they have the word for calling younger or older people?
Yes, as I said, yes. Like Korean language, it shows like a lot of like respect and like shows politeness. But there's no word for like younger people. We just call the names. But we have words for the older and elders.
So do Korean people like to speak loudly or quietly, and why?
From my experience and from what I heard from my friends, Koreans speak very loudly, and I'm not sure why, but they tend to do that. Even I tend to like speak loudly.
So what does it imply if you speak loudly?
People say like we look really angry or upset, but we are not. We are just like talking usually like with a normal manner, or sometimes maybe it's anger. I don't know. It depends.
So is it show that you are interested if you talk loudly or?
Not really. It doesn't really matter about the interest.
So how about if you talk like quietly, what does it imply to other people who are listening to your conversation?
I think that only depends on the like situation around. Yeah.
Is it sometimes means like you don't want to talk to that person or?
No, it doesn't really mean that way.
Okay. So do Korean likes to make eye contact and thus like gestures have effect on conversation?
Yeah, I think we make many gestures, and of course eye contacts are important, that show that you're interested in like communication like each other.
So how about if a person you are talking to, they don't make eye contact with you, what do you think about them?
It's either they're busy or they're not interested at all. So if I know that they're busy, I would understand. But yeah, if they don't care, then I wouldn't want to talk to them.
So what is the best way to show that you are interested in a subject that other people is talking to you?
Eye contacts are important, as I said, but like showing responses is more important. Like every time someone says something, that you can just say, oh yeah, any responses that you're listening to, like not just the silence.
So do Korean people normally ask strangers for help?
For me, I ask if I really have to. I don't know. I feel kind of shy, like talking to new people or like strangers.
So how about, do you usually offer help to strangers?
If they ask, yes, I do.
So do you sometimes feel like you don't want to answer them because you're shy, or?
Not in that way, but it's just like I don't want to ask for the help because maybe it looks stupid. I don't know why. But I will help if someone asks for help.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.